Alright, fellow Sentai fans, time to take a look at the final episode of the day, which is May on a Silver Platter. A boy selling flowers around attract passersby. May skips the sale and he decides to give her a bouquet, making her reminded of the always blooming flower garden of her home of Lithia. The boy reminds May to pay for her flowers, but Masaru is called by a girl named Sayuri, who asks if he's helping his father. Make him take the flowers to give them back while giving another bouquet to Sayuri. Make him complain about how she's treated differently. On the moon, Badora complains about how she hates flowers and those who love them. At the greenhouse, Masaru reveals that Sayuri wants to be a florist when she grows up, with him selling her flowers for cheap. This may reasons why he's helping with his dad's business. Masaru reveals he's growing some flowers. Show this to May, she realizes them as something special. The boy states they were seeds found by an archaeologist but doesn't know what they're called. May realizes they're lyceum flowers, but it's desecrated by a strange wind. These flowers are blown out and devoured by a creature May identifies as the Guzzler, which she corrects as Dora Guzzler before spitting the flowers out as May hits them with her bow. The flowers suddenly grow moths. Dora Guzzler revealing those bit by them will be infected by a poison that spreads through their bodies. Thus is drug transforming all flowers into poisonous and spreading them throughout Earth. The living flowers leap towards me as she flies away and keeps swatting them away to Masaru to run. She grabs the glove Lyceum, but Dora Guzzler corners him, forcing May to save him as she catches the Lyceum for continuing her assault on the door monster, who claims that the plan will become even more terrible. In a field, Dora Guzzler affects the sunflowers with his power, making them attack soccer-playing boys before continuing to spit out more flowers, harming the populace throughout the city. May leads the other Zyuranger to help the infected people as they writhe in agony, as Geki proclaims Pandora's evil for turning flowers against people. As she reaches her apartment, Sayuri is confronted by Dora Guzzler, eating her flowers and infecting her with the poisoning. The Zyuranger are forcing him to run as he states he won't let them get away with this. As he reaches the fountain with no flowers surrounding it, the Zyuranger leap into action, attacking the Dora monster with their weapons as he deflects them away. May shoots her with arrows, but he deflects and pushes her away before Geki and Goshi's team attack, only to be defeated as well. The team transforms as Dora Guzzler spits out more flowers, which come to life and attacking the team, making their bodies go numb before he zaps them with his antenna. Goshi resists their melting as the five writhe with agony and are crushed by the Dora monster before Pandora decides to go ahead, making the battle even harder for them. Throwing off the flowers, the Zyuranger is zapped by the giant until Dragon Ranger suddenly zaps it with his Yusoken. Bright chicks on the team as the Dora monster eats more flowers throughout the city with his size. Dragon Ranger tells him to stop the maneuvers. Geki decides to use Goryu's dragon antler to deflect the wind, merging the guardian beast and using the spear below to blow the flowers away from Dora Guzzler. The giant's clutch of Dora Guzzler catching the drill spear with its claw and slashing it before spitting out more flowers even as the team can't move their bodies. Later at the hospital, Matrix sends out Sayuri, who is still ill after Dora Guzzler's attack. Masaru there lamenting that if she didn't receive the flowers, she would have came before running off. Masaru decides to burn all his flowers in hatred, even preparing to burn the Lyceum until he stops him, telling him that it's not the flowers' fault, but Pandora's to use them to cause problems. Make him cry to Terror Ranger and making her see what he's done is unforgivable. Yet in her determination, the Lyceum flower begins to bloom, May stating she'll defeat Dora Guzzler even at the cost of her life. Dora Guzzler meanwhile continues to search for flowers to devour as the Zyuranger trying to hide them from the monster, running and pick up any flowers they can while Goshi researches to find any sort of clue to stop it. Discovering the entry of the monster, Goshi reveals Guzzler as a creature that emerged in Lithia Lake. May continues to pray to the Lyceum flower to bloom to help the world as it opens up. Geki soon finds out more about what Goshi discovered about the original Guzzler when it appeared, attack the people of Lithia, and the only way to stop it is with the flower of Lyceum. She'll lead the Princess Yui, sacrificing her life to stop it, laying with Lyceum as the Guzzler was destroyed as he ate her heart. Geki realizes the need of a life of the Lithia Princess to stop the Guzzler, as May uses her prayers to bloom the Lyceum. Goshi says May must have known this despite wonders why she didn't tell them as the Lyceum finishes blooming. Geki realizing she's about to sacrifice her life to stop Dora Guzzler. Without warning, The Doormaster finds a field of flowers including the Lyceum, with May lying in the field, wanting to be devoured. The other Georgia race to look for their teammate as Dorguzzler prepares to eat, finding her time before she fires an arrow through the monster's mouth, with May showing judgment for its devouring of flowers and torturing the souls of those who love them. Dorguzzler tries to devour the other flowers, but stops in anger to summon a golem troop to assist him and fight off the Juranger, the team defeating them easily with their weapons. Dorguzzler launches a vine to throw May around as the male Juranger rush only be stopped by Centena again. Juranger struggling as she prepares to be eaten until Guardian Pteranodon flies by and zaps the vine off. Give the team enough time to transform and Terror Ranger shoot the Doormaster and finish it off with a howling cannon. Later, Masaru is leading Sayuri to the Lyceum in the greenhouse, showing it off and winning her heart to May's approval. Oh, that's sweet. So let's take a look at a couple notes from this episode. The crown that Princess Yui wears in this episode will be worn again by Queen Serenity in the special act of the Toei-produced series Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, where he only appears transformed throughout this episode. Interesting. So I think this episode is kind of interesting, and yeah, it's also kind of interesting to deal with the backstory of May's tribe and the previous princess. So yeah. So overall, I give May on the silver platter 3 Megazords out of 5. When we tune in more as we take the next episode, Clay Monsters New and Improved. So until then, in the words of Zordon, may the power protect you.